So I thought I'd do a video on looking after the Jag's leather, because when I bought the car it had a really strange smell in it. I don't know if it was because the car had been standing a long time, but I just didn't like the smell. It didn't smell like leather. Now, I think many of you who saw my previous video on when I took my my old Jag XF for a service and they gave me one of these as a loaner, I told you guys that I was very happy to get back in my own car because I just loved the smell of my car's interior, because it still smelled new and it smelled like leather. Now, the reason the newer cars don't smell like leather is because they're not allowed to. Manufacturers are not allowed to use any chemicals in cars anymore that are supposedly harmful to human beings. Whether it's been proven that the chemicals used in leather to make it smell like leather is actually harmful to humans is still debatable. But anyway, I then went on a crusade to find something that could smell or make my car smell like leather. And I found this, which is made by the chemical guys. And this is a leather scented chemical that you can actually spray in your car to make it smell like leather. And unfortunately, all I could get was 5 gallons. I wanted something smaller, something around about this size. Now, this is a quick detailer by chemical guys as well, and I'm not being paid for advertising their products. This is just what I bought because they do make good products, and I thought I would buy this to condition my car seats, even though the seats are pretty good, but I want to keep them that way. What this does is, if you spray it on your seats, wipe it down with a microfiber cloth, especially work it into those areas where there's stitching. It conditions the leather, it conditions the stitching so that the leather doesn't dry out. And normally when leather dries out, it normally tears where the stitching is to begin with. So I've actually done my seats, and I'll put some shots in here while I'm busy yakking on about this so that you guys can see what it looks like. But this leather scented stuff, this stuff here, I would recommend when you first spray it in your car. I wasn't happy with the smell. I didn't think it smelled like leather. Only a few days later did I realize the initial chemicals had settled, and you're supposed to spray it underneath your seats, on your carpets. You can spray it on your seats, you can spray it on your dash, you can put it anywhere you want it, but make sure that you wipe it in properly. Okay, especially if you're putting it on door pads and that kind of thing, because it will leave little spots if you don't make sure that you've wiped it really, really nicely. I mean, the spots won't stay there, you can wipe them off afterwards. But I didn't really like the smell of it initially, and after a couple of days I realized, I got into my car one day and I just opened the door and I thought, wow, it smells just like my old X250 Jag XF. And I was very, very happy about that. So I've used this stuff twice now. I've put a little more in the car. The bad smell that was actually in my car is now gone, and all I've got is this nice, luxurious leather scented smell. I'll put a link in the description. I got this one on Amazon, and it arrived in lightning quick time. So 5 gallons is all you can actually get. I have seen smaller bottles of it, so there's just something else I want to share with you guys. I can't exactly make an entire video about it, so I thought I'd just include it in this video. But I changed the bulbs under the footwells so that they're the same color as the interior lights, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So I put these cool blue LED bulbs in the footwells, and you can actually see. Let me just get in. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's actually a blue LED that lights up the Jaguar logo there. And these LEDs in the footwells are actually now the same color as the interior lighting of the car. And I think it looks way better than the lighting, the yellow light that they actually had in there. And in fact, those incandescent T10 bulbs that they had in there were getting very, very hot, and I even burned my finger when I tried to take the driver's side one off. So these LED, they burn much cooler and they're way better. I just want to close the door, just give you guys the effect. I think it looks pretty nice, pretty cool. pardon the pun, it's cool blue. But anyway, there's your bulb there, and you just pull it out, pull the old one out and stuff a new one in. I'd put a link to these bulbs, but these bulbs, I've had them for a very long time and I don't know where I got them. I think I got them on AliExpress, and I'll see if I can find them again. But they're just normal W5W T10 wedge bulbs that and if you can get some cool blue, not blue but cool blue, then they will match the interior color of your XF. So just something I thought I'd share with you guys.